have treasured memories that connect us to our public lands. For some, it's a moment of wonder or excitement, and for others, a space to find quiet reflection. For me, some of my favorite public lands memories are from my time as a ranger at Rainbow Bridge National Monument. I especially enjoyed the monsoon season, watching those big rain-heavy clouds barreling across the open landscape. And in the afternoons, they might stop above Navajo Mountain and send down the sweet smell of rain, or they might move on. One such afternoon, during a lull in visitation, I took the opportunity to stretch myself out on the hot sandstone and do a little sky gazing. I was watching these big clouds as they hovered over Navajo Mountain and wondering to myself whether or not they'd be headed that way. Above my head, soaring on the thermal waves released by the heat of the canyon, was one lonesome red-tailed hawk, probably looking for his next prey, but I realized in that moment the two of us were guests in an instant in time. Before me stood the entire geologic history that created Rainbow Bridge, and beyond me stood an unknown future. I remembered, again, that we have no idea how long these fantastic stone structures are going to stand, because the same forces that make them also eventually wash them away. I most likely won't be here for it, and maybe my great-grandchildren won't be here for it. It's really fantastic to think that in just this small moment, I was here at just the right time. Of course, I was snapped out of this reverie by the happy echoes of the first visitors coming up the trail from the afternoon tour boat. And I was all too excited to tell the ranger story of the history of the bridge, talk a little bit more about the geology of the rocks, and show people the dinosaur track that's been preserved in sandstone for at least this little while. But as we talked, the first rumbling of thunder let me know that the clouds were coming a little bit closer. Suddenly, a flash of lightning behind us alerted us that it might be time to start heading back down the trail. So, along with the boat captains, I started walking with folks as the sky above us opened up, and a torrential downpour began to cascade the canyon in not only sweet smells, but the fiery intensity of the desert monsoon. Above us, the thunder roared and reverberated off of sandstone cliffs. Lightning flashed, bringing purple electricity to the walls around us. And as we went across some of the alcoves going down the trail, pretty soon the water pouring over the sides was joined by the pitter-patter of small pebbles, and then slightly larger rocks. Ever concerned for the security of our visitors to the park, we continued to usher people down along the safest trail, despite the fact that, just like everyone else, I was longing for a moment to stop and experience the wonder of this powerful force of nature right in front of us. We made it safely down, and I think those people had quite an experience to talk about for the rest of their lives. I know I certainly did.